Your special card, Mrs. G, just gave the wheels a fresh coat of WD-40.
Why, thank you, James. Oh, Roberto, if you weren't missing half an arm, I'd definitely consider it. Oh, how's the 602.9s today,
Oh, Mrs. Lois, very fresh.
What's she talking about, Mommy? Kale, dear. It's insider speak for kale. That can't possibly be a thing. Let me just find someone to make sure. Oh, looks like someone got pulled from the night shift, because I've never seen this free sample. Peter?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a plot twist on aisle 4. I'm the assistant manager who thinks work should be fun and definitely not a corporate spy here to keep unions from forming. But now that we're talking about it, can you imagine if you had a grievance and couldn't talk to me directly? Anyway, I'm Elliot, and I'm paying close attention to who posts what on the break room corkboard.
Peter, what are you doing here?
You told me to get a job and they were hiring. I love it here. Plus, they let me joke around with the Wells Fargo guys who work here. Yes, I'd like to make a deposit, please.
Is it another 100 grand chocolate bar?
Okay, so I've had you before.
Peter, the grocery store is kind of my domain. Well, I'm glad you got a job. I don't love that you got one here.
Don't worry, you won't even know I'm here. Unless you're near the front door, which I can open with the force.
Excuse me, where are the peanuts?
Aisle 7.
Peter, peanuts are on aisle 2.
I just tell them whatever number and then I disappear into the produce mist.
Peter? Peter?
There was never Peter. Only loose carrots.
The body was discovered around 9 p.m. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it down to the crime scene because there were no ramps.
Okay, I'm gonna write, tonight, all the streets in this town were a dead end.
I never saw the body. It was cold, so they sent me on a coffee run. My lap can accommodate 2 trays, and I can't feel the spills.
She was found in a creek, her bosom's frozen solid.
She was a heavy-set 60-something in welder's coveralls.
No one from Beverly Hills had ever been strangled by their own cheerleader skirt before.
Oh, wow, I can't believe I'm seeing how the sausage is made. Hey, so when you open a book and you see Random House, is that something we come up with?
No, that's the publisher's name.
I see, just drinking it all in. And what about the list of cities you see under that name? Because I was thinking we should put New York, Paris, Kokomo.
Those are just the cities where the publisher has offices. And Kokomo isn't a real city, Joe.
You try telling the Beach Boys that. I don't know what our title should be yet, but beneath it, it should say, soon to be a major motion picture. I always buy the book when I see that.
Why don't we just focus on the writing?
Hey, you ever see books where the edges of the pages are gold?
Yeah?
That's so cool.